So I used to get on the pipe for 4 days at a time, and everyone on the internet would say about crackheads and 3 sleeps until Christmas. So they saying the 22nd to the 25th, you know. I'd do 4 days, and the end of the Maya calendar is the 21st of December, 2012. The only day that repeated itself. That was the end of a 5,126 year cycle. So I'm wondering, who cut my life short? What do I do to feel as I felt before? Who traded dirt for sulfur? Water and wood like fire and ice. Sulfur exists when lightning strikes. Ozone is the liquid we're in. Life would be quite different if we were fish. Does dirt exist, or is it all the sands beneath? Oh, how I dream I could live if the waters were clear, but a dream is just a fantasy. Don Kilo Propelli, how light can you make a turbine? Not as fast as it spins. Put it in water, it warps gravity. I ain't Billy the Kid, I smoked weed at 13. I pity the fool who has to die for me because I styled the beef. People in gas, PIG. And that's why we got Abrahams, you could say. But it's just like, Abraham's could be God, you know? Been down Stoney's Creek Fire Trail, Super Soldier, Moon Rock Warrior. You wouldn't think I hail Helios, planet closest to the sun, made of rock. Though you can't see it because of my macula. Always a chance of dying, like going blind. FFFDDD016776669. Achilles, luminescence. I think I wrote Rio. They say tomorrow never comes. Never comes. You know? Nebra, supercapital hematopa, supercarrier Bathangra. Hail hit the bridge. It was Helios, knowing the macula might kill you. You need Barry Gamma Cordata because seashell asterisk skeleton key. Hull Barramundi. That was just a stupid thing there. But they say tomorrow never comes when it's the apocalypse, but I bet it do. I bet it does. There's no freedom when you're blind. So now, do you think life is a game? If it is, I've scammed it with aliens. Australia is not on Earth. It's not on Earth. It's the Druid belt. It's a sometimes island nation. Like sometimes island nation. So you have 2 choices. You can get vaccinated or you can get your ear pierced. Your lymph node will be tagged. Sure, you give up offered immunity over structural compromise with one option, but the other offers the ability to hear and see what's coming. It offers you the truth, not a lie. I'm, however, not responsible for your life, though I look out for your well-being. The axis of light. The surface of the sun is circa 28. Pilots pass out at circa 12. The sky is the limit. In paragraphs. The army trains circat. A&E, a universal space. A being universal. A universal space time. Rail. A and anyway. See, that's how I got it. Egypt now, from a religious point of view, piercing your ear is frowned upon. We are not religious. It's all about honor and freedom. I stand up, see an alien, and be like, how's it going, histo? Can you tell me how did history wreck you? As in REC. I didn't realise I was looking in the mirror. People fear freedom and its dangers. So I asked myself, why do whack jobs live in the pines? I'd like to refer to reposati tequila, like the smell of chemical in the pines. Blacks, but I don't know what I wrote there, but we all know pack animals mark their territory. So they try to say it's alien piss treating it. It's like a controlled substance. It's funny how the colour of my dirt is linked to the tree's wanted aspects. But what they don't realise is there's John Deere and the JDNA. So people could directly affect my health. So another thing you could say, I suffer plagiarism in my life because my name has been forsaken. Marijuana is still unknown to you. I'd say it has the null void in it, aka laryngitis. It's a space element. Nobody owns it. Only the eye does, the eye of the pyramid meaning. What can I say for people who are indirect with the presence in perfect clarity? Remaining also unknown, but not full moments with them. Not life full moments with them are quite bleak. But still, the most important thing is to get my red soil back. You know, blood's thicker than water, they say. But with the pine trees, it's all about the paper primarily. But these people want everything. A more greedy, negative energy. Why all the plagiarism? Which law is it against? The law of motion? As in the motion of passing a law. Which law is it against? The law of motion, as in the motion of passing a law. I'm reality, you are. It has come to the attention of flightless fools, grass fairies, that my soil I was in the national anthem. That my soil was in the national anthem. These fairies must inhibit whoever mows the lawn. I've noticed the red dirt change colour over the years. So does this mean the shine was stolen? So to get the dirt red again, I need pine bark for when the sun goes into Rio, red, for 3 seconds. I should be able to warp the gravity of the bark, crushing sticks to dust, burning the soil with a solar flare, leaving it a burning red. So it'd be like Arizona iced tea, rise on two suns. Mars is the sun's inner core of rich metals. It's like that thing called the floor is lava. So how harrowing it is to have your life messed with by arrogant people to try to hex me out of the country with my soil. My time isn't freely given. You must pay in some type of way. You're a fool if you think this earth just existed. The difference is your time is not made. I'm not talking about mafia, so does life go on? I want to call the Nissan Skyline, fuck them space with Wi-Fi, LSD called Snow White, ZZZ seeing stars that aren't real, I cast out Picture to shield, it's so fucked, man. This is just the 7th page. But the HPM is to do The Druid, dub the Hellbus. What is it? Dub the Hellbus. What is it really about? We all know our vowels. The only vowel not in UFO is F, because there are no fucks given. I go into that more, but it's like freedom doesn't exist. Won't worry about reading the questions. The vowels we keep are A, E, I, O, U. It could mean AE104. Nobody going from Facebook recognises the I as having lines, so the F in the UFO gets covered by the I. So aliens very well could exist if that's what it's about, but if the statement is true, it goes A, E, B, C, C, E, B, E, common era, basic era. So that could mean the medieval is only 104 years old. Dubbed the Valley of the Shadow of Death since it means the entirety of space, but the medieval is so much more appropriate. I believe it's a place where true men's passion hides. It's not as misguided being a knight, it's how you think of your honour and commitment, which is the key to life if there ever was one. They say Australia came from England, but my thinking and lifestyle came from my environment. I say it's Druid. As you know, they are in the medieval England, but I heard that region was founded by Newfoundland. This is the island nation, the green and gold, like spaceweed. England is the mirror of plus and negative Uranus, Neptune also. We're known as down under Oz. We can see Uranus in the night sky emitting the red light from its white surface, uniquely called POM. Anyone can have a beer at the pub. It's a tax haven. It's a tax haven. So here off tap is heaven. We know it's hard lived in. So here is outside of there or something. Use only currency, money, like you can see dollars, pence, the thing with C. There's poems I wrote there. It's called the Bermuda Triangle, where things here vanish. It can be clear. It can be closely associated with the stars from the TV. I'd say King of the North in Vikings, or it could be associated with Robot Renaissance. Ned Kelly, Bushrangers, Metal Man. Do they represent complicated freedom or New Eden, or are they there to change our fate? I mean, the age of technology where we can earn dollars instead of cents. Does it tell us anything about the origin of life? Technology came up alongside the moon landing, but it is all a trip or something fake. In a sense, you know? The Bermuda Triangle letters can be rearranged into the words the tree guardian. It's said the tree guardian is protector of the tree of eternal life. In my experience, that is true. It's a thing known as lynching or something I had experienced by sheer luck. But wickedness does exist around it. While in the Druid lands you might find the tree or get access to it, but with the wickedness, you might not keep it. We all want to know the secrets to life. Here, you might find them. The question is, why would they example freedom? But, anyway. The question is, why would they example freedom on your lungs if it was going to kill you? Here we go. Is this Newton's cradle? Could the worlds of 666 mean 3 out of 5 balls on Newton's cradle mean the heart of the earth, which is spoken about in the Bible? So we all know from the Bible God placed an altar for Abraham's, which is which we know as the pyramids of Egypt. Closely associated with space, it could be labeled 666, the devil's number, talking of dark space. So that's why everything is within a radio mirror. As you can see, like I've tried to example the fucking 5-pointed star of the red devil, and that's the pyramids. That's like Earth there, that's the main pyramid, that's the 2 other pyramids with it. Sunrise and sunset, and there's another pyramid up here in space. It could be the sun or the moon, I guess. And then it's in another big pyramid of space, like a universe inside a universe. And so you can see that that's the stars facing north, given the summer months. Summer is not to be confused with Samaria or the people of Samaria, which is sometimes called summer, is S-U-M-M-A. S-U-M-M-A. For your own well-being, people around here like to feed off your suffering. They at the same time want to see you have a good life, or a good time, I mean to say. The conundrum of freedom still exists, but their time does not exist. So the wickedness might claim they have all the time in the world, so you make your time here as long as possible. The flag of wickedness is seemingly typical of the tree of eternal life, because what time means and represents when people talk whispers known as gossip. Be wary, you'll end up where your attention goes. It's a radioactive world. With movies closely associated with the hills, it's not hard to slip through the cracks. It will follow your influence, trying to get to your way of life, where they sense something they claim they can't do. When they sense something they claim they can't do, they try to take it from you. But stupidity is a curse. You will be stuck between you'll be stuck between 2 worlds, the world you're in and the world you're coming to. You might say, but haven't we already arrived? These people commonly say life goes on, so it seems like you're going nowhere fast, living on the land. The occurrences seem like anything but earthed out when they do happen, but you need not involve yourself, and just remember, it's the reality you're coming to. But every detail could be linked to your given example. The Atlanteans believed we lived and we died, going to and from heaven, which is the basic belief, but the evidence seems kind of contradicting to the full story. So what's it mean when we say you never learn? But it contradicts our society in the age of one or more. The transition with computer technology. You might find the truth, but who's going to believe something they can't see? On the emerald tablet from Thoth it says, consider the law, for all is law. Seek not that which is not of the law, for such exists only in illusions of senses. So life is a journey of cycles. All through the ages, the light has been hidden awake. O man, and be wise. The masters of men are 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9. 6,789 divided by 3, 4, 5 is 19.6782609. That's just, that's just welcome to the Druid Belt. That's just out of one of the books I was reading about the Emerald Tablets. Here you got diagram how we keep universes inside our heads in the hats we wear. You know? This diagram is taken from a NASA hat, so yeah. That's about cobwebs, cobwebs and the pyramids. You might see gang tattoos have fucking webs from the eye of the pyramid and that, like, outlaw bikers and that. Space aliens, you could say. But everyone's a space alien, like, no one's fucking, we can't discriminate. The dark forest backwoods reminds you of a Texas cult, something out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, with farmers with guns everywhere you go. Nobody sees the gun shops though. They are all still there if you have a firearm license. Earlier on at a place they had a gun shop in a toy world, but that was quickly gone. So it's not a regular to find a typical fairy tale type scenario anywhere on the Druid belt. You might find evidence of giants of Atlantis and ancient rainforests of Madagascan forests. So the best projected theory to best explain the Druid belt is the movie Monsters Inc., with the title deriving the saying tit for tat. The movie Monsters Inc., with the title deriving the saying tit for tat, meaning you will repay the favour to someone who hurt or injured you. Now, tit for tat could mean travel in time. Tat could mean time appointed time. So travel in time for time appointed time. So the tree of eternal life is about making a life. That's why Australia is a free country. You're supposed to make a life from history. That's why we have belief. The youth of my generation and generations after it can't resemble a life because of the culture within drugs and alcohol. I was in 1997. What I'm trying to say is the social stigma around events in Australia is not what you'll need. Is not what you need to make your life growing up. So, because they all influence the wrong things. It's about your influence, and you got to get in the office as fucking kids, And there's that's just some other information you can read. Some advertisements. It just explains dynamics, really.